welcome to another day of Math with Miss Allen. I am so excited to have you here again, and I'm excited to do another day of learning about all of our 2D shapes. Remember, the 2D shapes are flat shapes that we can draw on a piece of paper. They're not thick at all, they're just flat. That's why we call them 2D. Yesterday, we talked about 3 of our 2D shapes. I just want you to think in your brain for 1 second. See if you can remember all 3 of the 2D shapes we talked about yesterday. I remembered them all. Did you? Well, we'll go ahead and find out. I'm going to show you those shapes, the 2D shapes, on the whiteboard, and we are going to go over them super quick and talk about what makes each of them special. Are you ready? These were the shapes we talked about yesterday. Did you remember them all? Great! This first one is called a rectangle. You got it. Remember, a rectangle has how many sides? Remember, the sides are the long, flat parts. Let's go ahead and count how many sides this rectangle has. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great work. A rectangle has 4 sides. How many corners does a rectangle have? Remember, a corner is where those 2 sides come together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. A rectangle has 4 sides and 4 corners. But what makes the rectangle so special? Do you remember? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the sides. Remember, a rectangle has 4 sides, but only 2 of the sides are long sides and 2 of the sides are shorter sides. So if you take a peek at this rectangle, this side is long and it matches this long side. And this side is short and it matches this short side. So a rectangle has 4 sides, but 2 of the sides are longer and 2 of the sides are shorter. Awesome. If you remember what this shape is, go ahead and whisper it to me. Good. That's called a square. A square also has 4 sides. Go ahead and take a peek. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the difference is that a square has 4 sides, and each one of those sides is exactly the same length. So a square does not have long sides, and it does not have short sides. It only has sides that are the same length. So go ahead, get out your tracing fingers, trace this side, say, boop. Good, and then this one, boop. Those 2 are the same. What about this one? Boop. That one felt like the same, and the last one, boop. Yep, all 4 of those sides were the exact same length. Take a look at that third shape. Do you see this one? What's that one called? Yeah, you got it. It's a circle. That's my favorite shape. And it's super cool because how many sides does it have? How many straight parts? 0. You're right. And how many corners does it have? 0. You're right. Remember, a circle is completely round, which means it does not have any sides and it does not have any corners. So really quick, let's go over what these shapes are called together. Ready? Rectangle, square, and circle. Awesome job. So distance learning friends, for your workbook page today, I do not want you to do one from your math book. I actually want you to go around your house and see if you can find any squares, rectangles, or circles. I want you to try your best to find at least 5 of them. Look around your entire home, see if you can find 5 of each shape. Remember, you're looking for squares, rectangles, and circles. And that's all I want you to do today. Have fun! Hi friends, Miss Allen here to help you with your workbook page for today. First thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and I write my name. You got it. You guys know this. I'm going to take my time writing my name super nice and neat so that this can come home with me at the end of the day. The first thing you're going to do is read the directions. It says cut and paste the missing acorns into each row. Awesome. Sounds super fun and super easy peasy lemon squeezy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at this first squirrel. I'm going to start by counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing these 2 numbers right here. I'm missing 1, 2. So I'm going to go ahead and look over here until I find the acorn that has the number 2 on it. I found it. And I'm going to take my scissors and be very responsible with them. I'm going to cut out that number 2 acorn. Notice how I'm cutting on the lines. I'm not cutting all crazy. I am being very, very responsible, and I know you will be too. Once your acorn is cut out really nice, you're going to use your glue stick to put the perfect amount of glue on the back of the acorn. You are not putting glue on your worksheet. Say, no glue on my worksheet. Good. Say, glue only on my acorn. Awesome. You're going to put just the perfect amount of glue. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I did. Do you see that glue? That is perfect. And I'm going to put this right where it belongs, where the 2 would go. Great. So 1, 2, 3. I'm missing another one right here. What number am I missing? 4. Very good. I'm going to look at my acorns until I find the number 4. I found it. And I'm going to responsibly and carefully cut out my acorn number 4. Be sure you stay on that dotted line so you don't accidentally cut off part of an acorn, so you don't accidentally cut into your worksheet. Now, I have my acorn number 4. Am I putting glue on my worksheet? No. Am I putting glue on the back of my acorn? Yeah. I'm going to put the perfect amount of glue. Awesome, just like that. And I'm going to glue this one down right where it belongs. Fun. When you're done with the first row, go on to the second row. I'm going to use some clues and figure out. I see a 7 and a 9, but what goes here? A number 1? No, it doesn't go 1, 7. What comes before the number 7? I know 6 comes before 7 because it goes 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm looking for a 6 to put here. Let's see. Nope. Yep, that one's the number 6. I'm going to very carefully, again, cut it out right on that dotted line. Perfect. And I'm putting glue on the back of my acorn. Perfect amount, just like that. Great work. I'm going to put that acorn right down where it belongs. Alrighty, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking for 8. Oh, and I see it down here all the way at the bottom. I'm going to really carefully cut him out. Put some glue on the back. Boop, 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 boop. And put him down where he belongs. All right, now I'm going to double check my work. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that makes sense to me. All right, next row, let's see. This one starts with 4. What comes after 4? I know, 5 comes after 4. I'm going to see if I can find the 5. I found it. I'm going to cut him out. Chop. 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 Whoop. I was so careful cutting out that number. So I have number 5. Here's a perfect amount of glue. Whoops, I made a mistake right there, but that's okay, no big deal. And I'm gonna push him down. Doo, 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 doo. All right, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna double check my work. 4, 5, 6, 7. Got it. Last row, let's see here. Starts with a 7. What comes after 7? I only have 2 choices now, 8 or 10. Which one comes after 7? 8. You got it. Let's carefully cut this last one, or the second to last one out. Put glue on him. Perfect. Alrighty, 7, 8, 9. And our last choice is 10, and it fits. That means we did an awesome job, and we got them all in the right spots. Put the perfect amount of glue on this one. Push them over just like that. Awesome, and you are all set. Remember, friends, when you are using your scissors, do so responsibly. Hold them like a big kindergartner. Make sure you're watching where you cut. And if you have to walk around the classroom with them, make sure you hold them so they don't accidentally poke anybody. When you're using your glue, make sure you use the perfect amount. Don't use too much, don't use too little. If you use too much, your page is going to be a mess and it might stick to someone else's. If you use too little, these pieces won't stay on. I used the perfect amount. Try your best to do that. When you're done with your glue stick, be extra, extra, extra sure you put your cap back on top until it clicks. Otherwise, it will dry out. We can't use it anymore. Be sure you're being extra responsible with this math work activity, and you did awesome. Keep up the great work.